Hey there, my viewers. It is the one, the only. It is Team Ryry here. Now, it is time once again to discuss wrestling news, wrestling topics, and a lot of interesting topics. So, my lovely viewers, so my subscribers, sit back, relax, put your feet up, grab snacks, grab something to drink, because this will be a very interesting discussion. Here goes nothing. Now, when Ronda Rousey debuted at the Royal Rumble, I think WWE really dropped the ball. How she debuted at the Royal Rumble. They should have Asuka have her Royal Rumble moment. She did, but Ronda Rousey stole the spotlight. Okay, I know it's not her fault at all. It's the people who booked Ronda Rousey came out after the fact. Asuka won the very first Royal Rumble for the women's, so they totally messed it up. Now, if I was the people who booked this, how they made Ronda Rousey debut, they should do it the next night on Raw. It makes more sense. Nothing really big happened the next night on Raw after the Royal Rumble. Usually it happens the next night after WrestleMania, usually, So they had really dropped the ball. Maybe they want to try something different, But because Ronda Rousey is bigger than, in my opinion, than these current women of the WWE on Raw or SmackDown Live. Because I know a lot of you are going to hate me for saying this. Ronda Rousey is an awesome performer in the UFC or MMA. She dominates. And she lost, and she retired. I don't know if it's really legit. I don't believe what people say, So, there was rumors WWE's going to sign her, and, she was on TMZ, like, maybe a few weeks, or maybe 2 weeks prior to the Royal Rumble. Of course, she had to come up with a big lie, because she's not going to say, I will be at the Royal Rumble after the Royal Rumble. If so, that will ruin her surprise. You know what I'm saying? So, she didn't lie. She had to, that was just cover up. So, don't get mad at Ronda Rousey, But, So, in my opinion, she's going to be like a Brock Lesnar 2.0, I heard she's going to be a full-time, and I don't believe it until I actually see her on TV, But let's see what happens. I think this is a good decision. Or on the other hand, this might be a bad decision. We'll find out in a couple months, couple years. It all depends how long she's going to be with the WWE, And probably you guys don't know. So, and probably if you do, let me know down below. Thank you. So, another thing is, that's a part 1, and this is part 2, okay? This might be a part 3 discussion. Part 2, when she debuted, when Asuka had her moment, she pointed 4 times at the WrestleMania 34 logo, sign, whatever. They should have done it once. Maybe because Ronda Rousey was not really paying attention to her cameraman, or maybe the cameraman was not really paying attention to Ronda Rousey, or maybe both Ronda Rousey or the camera person was not really in sync. And I thought they practiced stuff before they aired it on the WWE Network, on pay-per-view, or whatever. So, maybe it seemed like Ronda Rousey embarrassed herself, So, I guarantee a lot of people were crapping on that moment on social media. I was not really paying attention, but I don't think anyone like Corey Graves or Michael Cole or any like the announcers say, what the hell? Ronda Rousey paid attention, But she did it 4 freaking times. That's insane. They should just do it once. Actually, if they practice that, and maybe the timing was off, I don't know, but I was not very happy. But a lot of people say that's not the way you should have a debut for her, like that. They should have Asuka have her moment to close out the show, and that's it. Then the next night on Raw, that's perfect. Have the opening segment, maybe like Steph McMahon says, congratulations to you, Asuka, and then who you gonna face at WrestleMania, and then out of nowhere it'll be interruption. Ronda Rousey, Stephanie McMahon will get very nervous because they had a little backlash from WrestleMania 31. A little, I don't think they're gonna remember. I mean, I don't know if they're gonna bring that back up, but that'd be cool. My idea would be way better than the WWE's idea of having Ronda Rousey debut at the Royal Rumble, but that's all I can say. Now, the third and final part 3. Now, the main thing is Becky Lynch is taking shots on Ronda Rousey, okay? She's not the only person. Sasha Banks and I think the Bella Twins are taking shots at Ronda Rousey. I totally understand what Becky Lynch, okay? Because she's been with the WWE for a while. She's been wrestling for a lot of years. She's with the WWE, on SmackDown ever since the brand split, 365 days a year on pay-per-views. Whenever they use her, she's the very first ever in this era SmackDown Live champion, and maybe they need more boost in the ratings. SmackDown Live, that's why they can bring over on Raw or SmackDown Live. I don't know who she's gonna go after. Rumors could change like this, so I'm not gonna believe it until it's official. You know what I'm saying? So I like to see her facing, like I said yesterday or the day before, her and Stephanie McMahon with her husband, and Ronda Rousey, a partner of her choice. If that doesn't happen, maybe she'll face Charlotte for the Women's Championship on SmackDown Live down the road. Hopefully not too soon. That'd be very stupid in my opinion. But I'll put the article down below what Becky Lynch had to say about Ronda Rousey. I wonder what Ronda Rousey had to say about these ladies taking shots about her. Does it really bother her or not bother her? Like, subscribe, leave a comment, and let me know what you think about the article. Just leave a comment about that. Have a good one, and I'll be back probably next edition. Thank you very much for listening. This is Team Ryry. Hey, sign off later.